Hello everybody, it's No Excuse Charlie here, and I'm currently driving from my parents' house out of town back to my place. I spent a few days here and hung out with some friends, got a workout with some old buddies from high school. It's great when I come home because I don't have to worry about cooking food on my own because my mother, helps out with that and can do it for me. I mean, I don't come home that often, generally like 2 or 3 times a month, but it's only for like the day or something. It's not like I stay here for extended periods of time because we all know that I have cats to attend to. But no, it's nice because I don't have to, don't have to worry about cooking 800 pounds of ground turkey when my mom can cook 800 pounds of ground turkey. And I'm not what you would call the most skilled individual when it comes to the culinary arts by any means. I mean, prior to this last off season where I stayed low body fat, I was a big fast food guy, big pizza guy. So, and it's a whole different ballgame when you compete at the national level and you have to really, do things the right way, the optimal way all year round. It's very, very consuming. But it's always nice to be home. It sucks though, because it's hard to come home all the time during prep because there's so many other variables that you need to plan. It's not just the food, it's all the supplements. I have to dose out for every workout, my pre, post, my intra workout shake, which is largely just creatine, amino acids. So if I come home for 2 days, I have to plan out 2 full days worth of meals, 2 full days worth of supplements. So it's a lot of lugging around, and I have a big laundry basket that I carry everything in. So very homely looking right now with my laundry basket. I haven't shaved in weeks. Essentially a component of laziness. It sucks because I'll be honest with you. I'm not one of those people who tries to make the struggle seem real and say that I'm going through all this and how much I'm going through and it sucks so bad, because at the end of the day, it's my decision and no one else's. I'm doing this to myself. No one's making me eat this. No one's making me do this. But I'll be honest, it sucks. It's so tired during the whole day, and all I want to do is sleep. When I'm working on the computer, it's tough to stay awake. I just want to sleep all damn day. But 5 weeks, so it's crunch time. It's funny too when I see people because it's tough to understand if everything's coming to fruition when you look at yourself in the mirror. Because you're like, do I really look that good? To me, I look anorexic. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my goodness, what the heck am I doing? But when I hear other people, it's different when you see other people because they're blown away by it. My grandma, bless her, she thinks that, she probably thinks I am anorexic. Every time I talk to my grandma, she thinks like I need to eat more. She's like, oh, you look so skinny. There was a time when I was about 215 bloated mess, and my grandma tried to tell me that I was too skinny. I'm like, Grandma, my blood pressure is probably about 200 over $160 right now. Don't know if pounding some more crap food would be in my best interest, or anybody's best interest for that matter. But people have been saying stuff to me, people who don't really, I don't want to say don't know about bodybuilding, but they're just unaware of how it works. People come up to me and they say, hey man, you look like you've been losing weight. Have you been losing weight? And it sucks because it's like, I'm lean. I'm not skinny, I'm lean. Say it looks like you're getting leaner. At least word it correctly so I don't feel like a scrub. Jeez, oh man. No, but I mean, my shirts are all loose. Even like, because I mean, I still wear a hoodie and sweatpants, even though it's the middle of summer. Today it's cool though, so. But I wear a hoodie and sweatpants everywhere, so a lot of that, you know, what people can see is just all in my face. And I mean, people, even with the beard, people are like, man, your face looks like it's getting sunken in. You know, I'm getting like wrinkles all over and stuff. So, I mean, it's cool, I guess. You know, it's nice to see. I mean, like, when you look at the Olympia press conferences and before the Arnold and stuff, you see all these people at these big shows, and you can always judge to a certain degree. I mean, there's some people, but you can always judge to a certain degree how lean they're going to be based on how their face looks, you know. And I mean, like I said, there's exceptions. You got guys like Phil Heath, who, I mean, he just looks like his face is still bloated and he's ripped to the bone, you know. And Kai usually doesn't. His face doesn't usually get that sunken in either. But I mean, you got guys like, for example, this past year when I went to the Arnold, I was talking to Ben Pakulski, and I had heard through the grapevine that Chad Nichols said he was looking really good, and which, well, he was, because he came in second. And when I was talking to him, it just amazed me how sunken in his face was. So you can see his cheekbones and everything, and that's generally a sign of good conditioning. So the fact that my face looks like I'm starving is, I guess, good. It's actually funny because the more I've been restricted on my diet, it's like the less hungry I get. Like, I just have no appetite anymore, you know? I don't know if it's because I don't want to eat the foods. I mean, I don't care to eat chicken and rice ever, you know? After this prep, if I never eat chicken and rice ever again, that'd be okay with me. But I get cravings now, and it's the strangest thing. It's for stuff that, like, I would never ever crave otherwise, you know, like food I don't even like. The other day I was in the kitchen and my father was eating macaroni salad. I don't even like macaroni salad, and I would have killed to have a bowl of that stuff. I get a lot of Subway cravings, which is really weird because, I mean, I eat there in the off season occasionally, but it's not frequent enough to warrant me thinking that I would get cravings to go. So I don't know, it's a fun journey. I just keep trying to look on the short side of things, because when I look at it large scale, I'm like, holy crap, 5 more weeks of this? This is ridiculous. I'm not going to be able to do it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. But when I look at, okay, just get through today, just get through tomorrow, and I do it day by day, before you know it, a whole week's passed. And pretty soon I'll be wishing I had more weeks to, you know, dial it in even better. Time waits for no man, so just got to make sure I'm ready. I mean, the weight, not an issue. Weight's where I need it to be. If anything, I'm ahead of schedule. You know, it's kind of strange how some of my body parts come in. Quads are feathered pretty well. The vastus lateralis, which is the outer head of my quads, are pretty feathered. Glutes are coming in. Starting to get a few lines on the outside of my glutes. Back's real well detailed. Arms could use a little more separation. Likewise with my abs, which is the funny part, because I mean, usually abs are the first thing to come in on everyone. I mean, my abs are there, don't get me wrong, but they're just not as crisp as they could be, or should be for that matter. I think a lot of it actually is an undertraining element, because I mean, you hear people preach all the time, oh, you don't need to do abs, just deadlift heavy and squat heavy. Well, I mean, I understand that, but you have to look at it from the point of view, is that really optimal? Is it optimal to do that? Does it work? Yes. Is it the most efficient way? Absolutely not. You know? I mean, why you can benefit from indirect stimulus of doing abs indirectly, like I said, through heavy squats or heavy deadlifts. You would benefit that much more by hitting them directly. So, and I the thing I learned this off season was that I needed to do that, because I was one of those guys who never trained abs. My prioritization, I wouldn't say it was out of whack, but it was pretty common with most people. You know, I would do another body part I would look at was calves. Abs and calves were like the two things that I would, you know, do at the end of the workout. Well, after I'm done crushing a body part or two thoroughly with a decently amount of high volume, the last thing I want to do is calves, or the last thing I want to do is abs, so I would just neglect it. So my abs are just a little bit underdeveloped than where they should be. And again, like I said, it's not a question of body fat, but just there's not, you know, not enough hypertrophy going on because of a lack of training. But I mean, it's all relative. I mean, most people would look at my abs and say, you're ridiculous, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's the little nuances about myself that I notice. So